Hey guys, on this video, I'm with my cousin, Catfish. He's gonna teach us how to debone a ham on a deer that he killed just a few days ago. Y'all stay tuned.
Smokehouse Bayou, Smokehouse Bayou. You ain't never had it so good. Smokehouse Bayou.
All right, Catfish, what you got there, man?
I got a deer ham. I'm gonna debone. I separate each muscle, and you can really do this without really having to use a processor.
All right. And y'all killed this deer last night, didn't you?
No, it was day before yesterday, about 5 o'clock.
All right.
You have all these different muscles inside this ham, and if you do it right, they all come out whole, and there's not very much waste of meat. You don't have to worry about not getting the full effect of the deer that you have harvested.
All right. I think I'm gonna move around to the other side of you. I think I can get a better angle here. Hold on. All right, so the first thing that he's doing, there's a flap on the back side of this ham right here. And he's just cutting all that sinew and silver skin and everything else. He's gonna separate that. And we're gonna do another video sometime when he does a shoulder. A shoulder seems to be a little bit more intricate. It's got a lot of stuff going on in it. You can see he's taking that bottom side off right there. All right, hold on. Let me get in here close. So you just kind of going down that little ridge of the bone right there.
Exactly.
Yep.
Well, it's in between the two muscles.
Okay.
So, you know,
You're just working that out.
just working it out, keeping the muscles separated. That way you don't have a lot of waste. If you do it the other way, you have a lot of waste, and I'm not one for wasting a lot of stuff.
I got you. Yeah, you can hear it pulling back from it. That's a pretty piece right there.
Now, after I do that, I usually take this and trim all the fat, all the tallow, and everything off of this, and it will look just like a roast you buy at the grocery store. You can cook it, you can cut it up, fry it, or either you can do it as a roast in the oven with potatoes and carrots.
Gotcha. Give me some orientation here. Is this the inside? This is the inside of the ham.
This is the inside of the ham.
Right. And you just pulled that roast off.
Pull the roast off, then I turn it over.
Okay.
Which this deer has a lot of fat, so there's going to be a lot of trimming.
Right.
But I just kind of get in between the muscles and just keep working it down.
All right. So give me some orientation. Where's the bone is coming?
The bone is coming down through this muscle.
Right.
And I'm just separating the muscle. That way I have, when I get done, it'll just be one big piece of meat for you to trim and cut up.
All right. So let's see you do that. Y'all can see he's just finding the grooves there basically is what you're doing, huh?
Yes. Just in between the muscles. That way you don't waste anything.
Okay. right, so now
You stand it up, you come around the bone in the ham.
see, this is really good information. A lot of people love to deer hunt, but very few people know how to process and make the most of what they kill. And so this gives us some information on how to maximize the amount of meat you get off of there in big pieces. Look at that. Oh my goodness, yeah. All right, so now what are you gonna do?
Now, I'm gonna cut down the bone, take this piece off, and then I'll show you how to cut down the leg bone or the ham bone and take the other meat out.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna move on to the next piece here. He's got two fine pieces of meat right there. And just going down the bone right there.
Down the bone. This point is I like to get a fillet knife, come right underneath the fat, get the fat off of there as much as you can. That way, when you get to the bone, you only have meat coming off the bone.
I got you.
To me, this is the best part of the deer. I'm crazy about the meat next to the bone on the deer. This makes good jerky. It makes good steak, and you know, it's just a really good piece of meat.
Okay. So you kind of following that bone right there.
Following the bone all the way down. Folks that like stew, this is good stew meat.
Right.
It is. You put your little oil in the pan, you sear it, you put your corn and potatoes in there, you got it.
You're getting rid of that fat right there.
Getting rid of the fat.
Then you'll just skin that meat off of there, huh?
Yes. Now, for this bone side, what I do is I turn it over. I come right down the bone with the knife.
Right.
Kind of just roll that out.
Okay. And that's going to be a big piece of meat
It's
right
going to
there.
be a big piece of meat. It has a lot of gristle in it. So it's according to how you get it off as to how much meat you can really get off of this.
Right.
But if you do it right, you will get a good roast out of it.
Yeah, that's a nice sized piece of meat there.
So you can see the silver lining in there. I usually cut all of that off. I trim the fat, and you know, the rest is ready for the stove.
I hear you. That's a real nice piece of meat there. All right, how much of this will be used for jerky? And, you know, obviously you said making some roast, and
Well,
will you make some jerky out of this?
normally I will make our own jerky.
Yeah.
We don't eat a lot of deer meat, but our children love deer jerky, so we're gonna make deer jerky for the kids.
I got you. Okay. And I'll tell you what now, y'all don't know this, but Catfish is the one that introduced me into making jerky, and it started with deer jerky, and now it's grown into Smokehouse Bayou. But look at that. You got that thing. So what, would you do anything with that bone? I mean, would you?
A lot of people do. A lot of people boil that and pick the meat off and make a hash, which is just onions, peppers, and meat.
Mm-hmm.
And you would eat it with barbecue sauce or without.
I got you.
You can eat it over rice.
Mm-hmm.
You can eat it however you like.
There's still a lot of meat on there if you want to boil it off there, isn't it?
It is. It is. It just takes a little longer to prepare. See, that was a heavy deer. I mean, he had a lot of fat. So
Right.
a lot of people don't like the fat left on it. And if you choose to, I can show you, hopefully, how to get
Remove
the
that
bone.
Okay, let's get in here tight here.
The key to it is hitting that knuckle just right. And sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. This might be one of the times I can't.
You just kind of work around that.
Work
there it
around
is.
the knuckle.
Yeah, there it is. He got it now. Yeah. Now let me ask you this: if you were going to boil that, would there be, you know, some people will soak it in Coca-Cola or milk or whatever. Do you do anything like that?
If I was gonna do it, if I was gonna boil it to make hash, I would put salt and pepper and whatever kind of seasoning that you would like to give it the flavor that you like.
Right.
And that's all I would do.
Okay.
Thanks, guys. Tune in next week for the pig.
Yeah, there you go. They whacking them and stacking them over here, man. Quite through yet. Now he's got this meat that he has separated from the bone, and now he's gonna make jerky out of this. This is what Catfish does, right? So he's gonna kind of show you a little bit about how he'll prepare that. He's gonna go in here and get that silver skin off. And man, that is just lean protein right there.
It works good with a fillet knife
Yeah.
because it has flex in it, and
Right.
you don't waste a lot of meat when you're taking this silver.
Yeah, the silver skin off of there. It's a lot like filleting a fish. I see, that's just fine.
Grandchildren will be happy this afternoon.
And we'll come back and shoot another video one day where we will Catfish making some jerky. And then we got to get Faye's potato salad in there as well. So he's cleaning that thing up real nice.
Folks, this is a roast just like you would buy at the grocery store. If you went and bought beef roast to make stew, to cook with corn and potatoes and carrots. Just get all the silver skin, and then you got a pretty roast.
Yeah, that is pretty. Look at that. And you're gonna use that for jerky though, most likely. Yeah. There you go. Hey guys, if you found this video informative, please hit that thumbs up button. Give us a like, maybe comment, and also take time and subscribe, man. It really helps our channel, helps us make these videos. So anyway, we appreciate our customers. Y'all come see us at smokehousebayou.com.